Hello, I'm Caroline. I'd like to start out by saying thanks to all the supporters of the class of 2015 for coming out tonight to watch us graduate. In the words of Oprah, you and you and you get a certificate, you get a certificate, and you get a certificate. But honestly, thanks to the families and teachers of for putting up with my class, who has the collective attention span of a gnat. Middle school has its ups and downs. The ride begins as you make your way to the 6th grade fly-in. I mean, you haven't seen half of these people since your baby days in elementary, so moral support is limited to your closest of friends. Mr. Dion then eventually sends you up to the 6th grade hallway where they isolate the 6th graders from the beast downstairs. And now you and your parent are left to figure out the most difficult puzzle known to humankind, the locker combo. I mean, people have to do it over and over again. They're hitting people in the face, poking eyes out, 911 is on their way, and the teachers just look out their windows and go, look at the idiots. So after that epic tag team battle against the locker, you've cooled down a bit. Then you kind of just ride through 6th grade after you know the ropes. After a year of coddling, in 7th grade, they jolt you awake with the reproduction unit. Seriously? I thought we learned this all in 5th grade. Nope. 5th grade was only the briefest of overviews. You pretty much go through 7th grade numb after that. Now, 8th grade year is the year of enlightenment, starting when you realize that you were oppressed in the 6th and 7th grades. See, as an 8th grader, you get a lot more choices like electives, and you get leadership, and you get yearbook, and you get to go to Wild Waves. So yeah. But of course there are the, oh drat, I wish I had known that moments. Such as kissing up to your teachers makes your life about 10 times easier. And you won't keep all the friends that you started with. But the biggest one has to happen one day when you're ready to retire from your from your middle school career. You have an epiphany. Everyone around you is a fajul, and it will probably be like that for the rest of your life. You also realize right then that you're a narcissist since you didn't dub yourself a fajul. Now our 8th grade year is officially wrapping up, even though we were on vacation back in our minds in May. Our years at Haller may have had their highs and lows, and we may all see each other again next fall. But this recognition marks the day that we move out of this awkward stage of our life that we will someday label a learning experience. Awkward though it may have been, thank Merlin that we had the wise teachers of Haller Middle School to guide us. Remember the kissing up I talked about earlier? For the future, I hope that we all remember this piece of wisdom by Kurt Vonnegut. We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful about what we pretend to be. Thank you. Live long and prosper.
Standing ovation. Good job. Good job.
Love you, C.
I don't know how to follow that. Thank you, all 3 of you. Awesome. Next up, we have Abigail Bonnet, Megan Brown, Grace Matson, and Benita Wolf, who have written a song that they will now share with you. Come on forward, ladies.